Right, we're rolling. Welcome back to the Commonsenseless podcast with the LoveRat.
What episode are we on now?
Episode 4.
Is it episode 4, this one?
Episode 4. How's it going, Zachy boy?
Good. How are you, Ricky?
Good. What have you been up to? Listen, before we start, I just want to get straight into this.
Oh, no.
Not committed. You're not committed. You're not present. Where are you? You don't answer your phone calls. You don't answer your texts. You pretend you've not got your phone all day, every day. You take 4 days to text back. You're pretending you're the busiest man in the world. You've not got a spare minute. But I know you've got a spare minute because you do your little weird morning routine, and that takes 4.5 hours. And you pretend you don't look at your phone all day. So you're going to have to start being committed.
Listen, this is the honest truth here. You got to think about it this way. Because I run an online business, my time hasn't changed since this lockdown. So I'm still on a regular time thing. Whereas like you, for example, and other people who go to work and the coronavirus has affected your work, it's different because you've got more free time on your hands right now.
Can you not text back, brother?
So fuck you, bitch.
Can you not text back?
I text you back, what are you saying?
It takes 6 hours to text back. I could come up with the best idea ever.
Listen, this guy sounds like a needy fucking ex-girlfriend.
I am needy. I've got nothing to do. I'm just waiting on you all the time.
Listen, I'll make up. I reckon what we start doing, if we set a day each week and the same time each week.
We did Thursday. Huh? You never showed up.
Thursday. No. Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday, you said, no, I can't do it. We'll do it tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And I said, right, I'm going to leave him. I won't say anything. And then I'll see if he contacts me on Friday to do it at 4 o'clock. Boom, nothing. Never heard a dicky bird out.
No, I will go through the messages right now.
Never heard a dicky bird out.
So are you saying I didn't message you on Friday because I knew you were testing me?
No.
Are you saying I didn't message you on Friday?
You messaged me late on Friday night.
Yeah, but I messaged you.
Brother, I need more, brother.
Brother, you know I messaged you,
no,
brother.
Right, listen, just tell me your routine. Why do you never answer your phone?
I'm thinking, if we do
Where is your phone? No, where is your phone through the day?
Upstairs. It's upstairs right now.
So you don't have it on you?
One day a week, same time, we'll stick to it no matter what.
Yeah, I think so. When though?
I mean, if we do it on Sundays, do you not like Sundays?
Yeah, I mean, Sunday's a good day, but can you commit to it?
Because I'm thinking Sunday, generally that's the day after UFC, and then we can talk about a bunch of other stuff as well.
All right, that sounds.
And I can get you to do this Sally Up push-up challenge.
Yeah, we'll do that on Sunday. This Sunday. Oh no,
brother, you do it right now.
Brother, no, brother, no.
Listen, before we properly get into this, I want to say this. Before we started this podcast, Rich just said to me, listen, don't ask me to do the Sally Up push-up challenge when we're on the podcast because I can't do it because I'm on a cheat day. Well, fuck you, bruh. Do the Sally Up push-up challenge. No. I nominate you to do this Sally Up push-up challenge. And for those of you that
No, I will do it, but I'm not doing it today. I'll be sick.
He wants to train
I'll
for it.
I'll be sick. No, I don't need to train for it.
How are you with push-ups, Richard? How are you with push-ups?
Good. I can do push-ups. Don't worry about that.
You good at push-ups?
Yeah, of course.
Show me some of your push-ups.
Where? I'm sat on a chair.
All you got to do is move the computer screen like that and you'll be good to go.
No, but there's a wall behind me. I've got no space on the floor.
Are you on a laptop though?
Yeah.
Just turn laptop.
Shut up.
Put it down.
Listen, I'll do it. I will do it. I promise you.
Listen, brother, if you want to rip into me, I rip into you, brother.
Wait, but we can't do it on the next one because the next one won't be Sunday, so we're going to have to do it before Sunday.
Why?
Because we need to chat about UFC because it's a good card next week.
Oh, you want to do it in the back? You know what?
Wait, no.
Yeah, Woodley's fighting this Saturday, isn't he? Yeah, he is.
And then there's another big one, so we'll have to maybe do Friday and Sunday or Thursday and Sunday.
Who's fighting after that?
UFC 250 then, innit? June the 6th.
Who's
That's
on that?
A good card. There's a few good fights on that.
Who's main event? Have they announced it yet?
It's Amanda Nunes.
Oh, yeah. Who's she fighting? That girl, I can't remember her name.
I can't remember. Yeah, but...
Did she fight Cyborg? Not Nunes, the other one.
Yeah, I think she did.
She lost.
I can't remember. I can't remember. It's not a brilliant fight.
I know who it is, yeah. It was Cyborg's last fight before she left UFC.
Yeah, it's not brilliant, but there's some good fights on the card, that's for sure.
Man, I might stay for Saturday's one.
This Saturday coming?
Yeah.
Woodley.
It's been so long I stayed up for a full one from start to finish and just get drunk.
I just wait for a couple of weeks and then you can come here.
Do you reckon that'll be happening?
Yeah.
Do you reckon I'll be able to do that soon?
Yeah, they're having another review, aren't they?
Well, my Sean and my sister was round yesterday, and she said the schools are opening soon.
Yeah,
in a few weeks' time.
They're going to try and phase them in, just do year 1 and year 6. But I don't know. It's all up in the air because people are complaining because they don't know how they're going to do it.
Man, I think that's so fucking stupid.
I know, it's going to be hard to keep social distancing skills in order, isn't it?
But man, kids can't do that.
No. Have you not seen them in the playgrounds in Denmark? They've been drawing chalk squares on the playground and every kid has a square to play in.
You'd mess it.
No.
And how much are the kids sticking to this?
I don't know. I think in other countries they've been doing it. It's going to be hard, isn't it? But
I mean, kids in the UK can't do that. They're so frigging tactile.
No.
Get up,
listen,
face, all that.
No, I know. But why can't I share my screen?
I don't know, brother.
I thought you were a computer whiz like me last week.
I have no idea why you can't, but I definitely can.
Says I can't. I need to share mine, brother.
Why? What have you got? Some more annoying pictures of eyebrows?
No, well, I never showed the picture, did I?
But you want to show it this time?
Right.
Go on, have you tried sharing it? Click share and
it
then...
says host disabled participant screen sharing.
Hold on.
God, Zach, any chance? This is what I mean. You're not committed. You just roll up unprepared. Webcam not working properly.
I don't know why that's happened because normally it just works straight off the bat.
Does it?
Oh, hold on. I've changed it. Right, it should work for you now.
Right, perfect.
Oh, Game of Thrones is getting so fucking...
Just so everybody can see, yeah? I know I wasn't very good to bring this picture up last time, but look at them. But
I feel like that looks so much worse. I feel like you've edited that.
No, I promise you, that's you. But
why does my font look so big?
Why are they just like that? Like I said last time, it's like your eyebrows fell out and wanted to quarantine in different places, and it just gone.
You definitely came up with that joke just before you came on this.
No, I think I said that last week, but I didn't say it how I wanted to say it.
What's going on with my face?
I mean, you two look good together.
You know what? I do look like that girl. I look like that girl in that picture, but fuck me. Maybe I should stop plucking my eyebrows for a little bit.
Have you plucked them since last one?
Of course, I do it twice a week, but there's got to be a faster way to do it because plucking your eyebrows twice a week, it hurts, man. Sometimes you get a hair and it's
Why
like
do you
right
do it though?
do
you know I've never, ever touched my eyebrows in my life, ever.
You've never plucked your eyebrows?
Ever. I've never touched them in my life. The only thing that I have had done to my eyebrows is when I used to go to the barbers when I was like 18 and they had 2 lines through my eyebrows into my head. That's it.
Yeah, I used to get that. I used to get the lines on the side of my head as well.
Cool motherfuckers, aren't we?
I remember one time I was in the barbers. I must have been like 12, 13 years old. And my barber in Crewe used to charge £1 for every line that I did. A fucking £1 just to put a line in my head. And I remember I was crying my eyes out because he wouldn't do it for me. I was like, please, I just want a line. I want to look cool for school. And he's like, no, I'm not doing it for you. Your dad doesn't want me to do it.
So you never had it?
I never got a line in my hair.
Nightmare.
But I think it's because my dad didn't want to pay the £1 for the line.
Jeez, it's not good, that, is it? I'll tell you what else I've got. Let's see if we can get this up. Did you see the beaches the other day? Can you see that?
Bloody hell.
How mad's that? Do you know,
what day is that?
Wednesday. Wednesday was the hottest day when it was like 27 degrees or something. This was Brighton Beach. Look at that.
Oh my God.
There's you not going to the corner shop for a bag of sweets. People are going beach, getting tanned up. Look at that.
Man, that is absolutely mad.
Isn't it crazy, that? Look at all the cars queuing up.
What are they queuing up for the beach?
Yeah. To get
I just don't get it. Like, are people not aware of what's going on right now?
Yeah, but it's all up in the air. People are saying it's not as bad as the first thought. Who knows? I don't know.
You know what I think it is? A lot of these people are going out to the beaches and that. If they had someone close to them that had it and suffered through it and were in the hospital from it, they wouldn't be out on the beach right now. But probably because they don't know anyone close to them who've had it, they think it's fine.
I know, you could even queue up and get an ice cream. Mad. But I don't think anybody knows. I think the government are guessing. Nobody knows. I don't want to get into
you friggin' think Boris Johnson, you think the Earth's flat? You think Boris Johnson didn't have it?
Never said I think the Earth's flat, did I? Ever.
You're one of those flat Earth enthusiasts.
I'm not. You're a flat brow enthusiast.
Oh, wait, what did you say? I was laughing at my own joke.
I said you're a flat brow enthusiast.
Oh man, you sort these out.
Right
There's got to be a faster way to pluck it.
You got right angle eyebrows, you.
Right angle. What's this you got up there? What other stuff you got? I can see your tabs.
Brother, wait. So
brother, you have to learn how to use technology, so I can't see this stuff, my friend.
No, this is fine. I want you to see it. So go on. Where you up to? Game of Thrones.
Man, Game of Thrones. So I just got. I mean, spoiler alert. I know I'm like a few years late, but Jon Snow. I thought he was dead. But he's just come back to life. And that fucking witch, the red one.
Why did you think he was dead?
Because the Men of the Night's Watch, they stabbed him, didn't they? And then that kid, that annoying little 12-year-old kid, stabbed him in the heart.
How did he not die? I can't remember this bit.
Because then the witch, the red witch, she brought him back to life.
So what season is this?
How do you not remember? It's like an epic bit.
Can't remember. It was a while, wasn't it, since I seen it. What season is this?
That was the end of season 5, and now I'm on beginning of season 6.
Oh, you're still so far behind, though.
But man, Josh, was on. Josh was on the same bit as I was, yeah, and he's already fucking finished the whole thing.
Yeah, that's because you take forever to do everything. I've never met anybody like you. You literally live in a bubble. You just take forever to do.
I don't know what it is like.
I'll give you. Can I give you an example?
Go on.
So when did we say we're doing this podcast? Did we say yesterday or the day before? We said
4:30.
No, we said right. We'll do it 4 o'clock on Sunday. Is it Sunday today? My days and we'll go up big time.
Sunday.
So we said we'll do 4 o'clock. So I thought, right, I'll turn my laptop on at 10:02 and I'll be ready to go at 4. So then at 5 past, I'm like, and then you text me saying, did you text me saying just having a shower? And I thought, for fuck's sake, any chance of you?
Get a shower.
And then you got on about 22. So that's just a prime example.
No way was it 22.
It was. 22, no. Come on.
It was 4:20, yeah, when I came on. But I had to turn my computer on and off.
Right, well, that was
actually, you know what? It was earlier than that.
Right, well, it's just an example of you. You're just a nightmare, aren't you?
Well, bro, let's get the facts. Let's get the facts right, my friend.
Go on.
Let's get the facts right. At loading it up, 20 past 4, I said.
Yeah,
no reply. So just restarting my computer. 4:20. Listen, is this a podcast or is this a freaking interrogation of Zach? What's going on here?
I'm feeling needy. I've been in quarantine for 8 weeks. I'm feeling needy. And I'm not feeling the love that I need to be feeling, Zach.
Man, on that same note, yeah, with some of the, oh my God, with one of the online businesses that I run at the moment, some of the trolls that I encounter, I don't want to give the name of it because I don't want anyone messaging me personally, but some of the fucking trolls I encounter on my paid advertising on the comment section, oh my God, they need to get fucking live.
As in what? Why are they trolling? Just saying no.
Okay, like one of the businesses, yeah, I basically asked them in the paid ads, are you okay? Yeah, just basically a little thing and then enter your email to receive this free video. And loads of the comments were amazing. People saying, oh, thank you so much for asking me. It's really helpful during this awful time, blah, blah, blah. And then this one woman posted on Facebook this massive essay and she's like, how dare you ask me if I'm okay? You're disgraceful. You're trying to brainwash us, blah, blah, blah. And there's fucking people like that right now. So, man, compared to them, you're not needy at all.
No, but the people who are going to come out of this are going to struggle, aren't they? Imagine the people, right, that don't exercise, they don't eat healthy, and they've just been sat in for 8 weeks. Well, it could end up being 6 months straight. Only leaving the house once a week.
But then it's an opportunity. But man, some people might make the most of it and frigging start working out, start eating cleaner. They might make the most of this time. But then there's some people who will use it as an excuse to say, oh, the gyms were closed, the supermarkets I didn't want to go, so I just ate shit the entire time, never worked out and just watched TV.
No, some people will just take the easy option. That's what they'll do. Because the easy option is just not to just move all day and not do anything all day.
But the easy option, man, is to come from like a victim mindset and say, oh, this has all happened to me, so now it's not my fault, it's the government's fault. And they blame everyone else except for themselves. They don't take responsibility. No, like the government, you know how much, as much as people talk about the government this and the government that and politics, listen, at the end of the day, they can't work out for you. They can't eat clean for you. Like the majority of the stuff that's going on in the government right now, it's all on the news. It's outside. Do you know what I mean? You can focus on you and start eating clean, start working out, start doing stuff like meditation and, do you know what I mean? Like working on yourself rather than getting frigging butt hair every time Boris Johnson comes on the news.
I know, the aftermath's going to be interesting. It's going to be bad, I tell you. In America, they've got like 40 million people who are like signing on the door.
You're joking.
Yeah, they've got like 40 million unemployed.
But you know what I don't get? In America, are they still charging people for health services? So if you've got the coronavirus bad, so are they just throwing them away?
I don't know because it's a totally different system to ours. I'm not sure how it works, but I think you've got to have some sort of insurance for them to take you in and see to you.
So if you don't, you're basically fucked then.
I think so. I mean, I'm guessing they do some. I don't know. Maybe they just leave people on the streets. I've no idea. But with 40 million people unemployed after this, and I think America's economy was the best it's ever been prior to this.
You're joking?
No. I think it was the best it had ever been.
It's mad. I'm just googling that right now. Check this out.
What? See how it works.
I mean, I'm not sure if this is. I don't know how they're doing it. As all ravaged the country, even with the money from $175 billion bailout, many hospitals are facing critical cash shortages. How are they facing cash shortages and the NHS is doing so well?
Because the NHS is like a government thing, but I think a lot of these hospitals, they're private hospitals.
Like, look, they're saying here, bankruptcy lawyers are preparing for a surge in filings. That must be like of private hospitals. How is that?
I don't know, because apparently I was reading something the other day and all the hospitals in LA, they're just empty. There's nobody in them. I know.
Is that because people can't afford to pay the...
I don't know. Well, yeah, you think if you lose your job and you can't pay your insurance, your medical insurance, or your family can go and get into the hospital and get seen to. I don't know. Then if you can't pay it and then you have to cancel it, I don't know. I'm not sure. But we're just lucky that we got the NHS and we're in a different government, aren't we?
You know what makes me laugh? Yeah, we're talking about this right now, and I can put my hands up and say, for me anyway, I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about when it comes to this stuff. None whatsoever.
I mean, yeah, I'm exactly the same. I know absolutely nothing about it. We know nothing about politics, nothing about how the government works. I mean, to be honest, this year
when you had the argument with Danny.
Yeah.
You had the argument with Danny.
I proper got to, didn't I?
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Yeah, for the first time this year, I voted. Did you vote this year?
And first time as well.
And I
who did you vote for?
I can't remember. Boris, I think. Well, I didn't get it because there's two names for the government in there. Not two names for the government, like the party, there's two names for the party.
You fucking idiot.
Wait, go on, there's
two names for the government. What the fuck are you on about, lad? Listen, the reason why you named this podcast the Commonsenseless podcast was to rip into me about having no common sense. And here's you saying the names, there's two names for the government. What are the two names, pal?
No, there was two names for the parties. Zach, I will rip you because you have got zero common sense. I can say something to you right now and you won't have a clue what I'm on about. And you're laughing so hard because you know I'm right.
Oh, crap.
Zach, you won't see end of the stream and get lost.
There's more than two parties, man.
No, but the party that I voted for, there was two names. They had two names. They used two names for them, and I don't know what it were. I can't remember. Conservative. They call it Conservative. What's the other name for it? Type in Google the other name for Conservative, and I'm sure there's another name. And I didn't understand. I thought it were two separate parties.
Hold on.
You should. What would you do if you was running England? If you was a politician?
Me?
Imagine you running the world. What would you do? Imagine.
Fuck knows, man. What's the other name for Conservative? A traditionalist? Is that what you voted for? Did you vote for right wing? Is that what it's called?
Cautious, that's it.
Did you vote for old fashioned?
No, it's cautious.
You voted for cautious?
Yeah, that's the other name for it. That's who you voted for.
No, I voted for the Green Party because I wanted to legalise weed.
It's not cautious, really. I'll just pull your leg.
It's not called what?
It's not cautious, really. I'm just pulling your leg.
Go on, do you want me to put the screen back on? You're looking at it. What's the name for the Conservative Party?
Man, I'm sure there is. No.
Oh, Tories.
Tory. See, I told you. So they were saying, who are you voting for? I'm voting for Tory. And I was like, no, I'm voting for Conservative. Like me knowing everything about politics, I have no idea. And they're like, that's the same one.
Man, I was doing the exact same thing. But you know what's so weird? When people talk about politics, obviously not me and you, but just people who know about that stuff, they get so fucking defensive about it. Yeah, I remember seeing on my Facebook, two of my mates who are really good friends, full on arguing with each other over being a conservative, being a Tory versus being whatever the others are, Lib
Name
Dem.
the others. See if you can name the others.
Liberal Democrats.
Very good.
Democrats.
Very good.
Liberals.
We don't know, do we? We don't have a clue.
Man, all I know is the Green Party and the Conservatives.
But do you remember when we was all talking about this, and like even some of the family was going on about it, well, we should vote this, we should vote that, and I just said, well, listen, if it affects me getting a pizza on Saturday night, let me know. And if it doesn't, I'm not bothered on it.
But you know what? I think stuff like, you know what communism is?
No.
So communism is basically, from what I know about it, is the idea of equality, where everyone gets the same pay and all that different stuff. And in theory, it's meant to be amazing because everyone's on the exact same level. But I think they do that in Russia, and it's basically designed in such a way where the government make all the money and the citizens just barely get by.
Yeah. I don't agree
with that. So in theory, it's meant to be like proper equal for everyone, same pay. But man, the world that we live in the UK and in America and all that different stuff, we have the freedom to like go online, build online businesses or build offline businesses. We've got the freedom to do what we want. In communist countries, you don't have that.
You just get up and you just got to get to your 9 to 5, do what you've got to do.
Yeah, like imagine you were brought up in, is it North Korea? Imagine you were brought up in North Korea, man.
Yeah, they can't even go on the internet properly, can they?
And they track you, don't they? Don't they do that in China as well?
Yeah, China, they do it, yeah. They're called, fucking hell. Why are we talking about politics and stuff? What they call them.
That's what I'm saying. This is the worst thing for me and you to talk about because we don't know what we're talking about. If we start getting bigger viewers on this shit and someone comes across this podcast, this video right now, and they listen to the two of us, they'll get so fucking angry.
Offended. They'll be offended. I'm like, Tories, Conservative. What they called all them countries, they're like China and North Korea. They are...
Asia?
No, like how they run. Like their government. Oh, this is terrible, this. I feel like I'm not switched on today.
We're probably going to be here for about an hour if you try
I need to think about this. So...
Hold on, I'm just going to quickly check something. Okay. I'm going to share my screen, actually.
What are you checking?
Just, like a thought popped into my head. You know, because China's so, like, overpopulated, didn't they once, or didn't they still have a rule where you can only have one kid per family?
Yeah.
What is the rule for having kids in China? Yeah, was a program in China was implemented nationwide by the Chinese government in 1980 in order to limit most Chinese families to one child.
Crazy. How mad's that?
So is that still happening now?
I'm not sure.
China announced the decision to relax the one-child policy. Under the new policy, families could have 2 children if one parent rather than both parents was an only child.
That is crazy, isn't it? I know. What's it called now? How they run them countries?
Whereas, man, here or in America and stuff like that, like, I'm Jewish, yeah, so in some religions, as a rabbi, yeah, or in my religion, I'm not religious, but in my religion, yeah, you're not meant to use a condom. So, like, that's why you see rabbis who have, like, 10 kids because they never use condoms.
No way, I didn't know that.
Compare that to, like, friggin' China, do you know what I mean? Where you're only, imagine a rabbi was living in China.
I know, Jesus Christ. The kids everywhere, wouldn't they?
Fucking hell. They wouldn't. What happens, though, if you have twins? What happens then?
Well, you have to have twins, don't you? Oh, it's annoying me, this word. What is it, Zach? Come on, you're clever. You're the clever one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let me see if I can bring it up. It's something like...
Oh my God, how mad's that? So you allowed it, yeah, because there's no law against it. But what families are doing is they're going to fertility clinics to make sure they have twins.
No way. It's crazy what you can do
in
now.
In 2006, the number of twins born per year was estimated to have doubled.
Mad.
How crazy is that?
We live in a different world, don't we, compared to there? I'm just looking at what this is called.
That's mad. I can't really remember what I was just about to say. Oh, it's really annoying. I was just about to say something really good.
Was you?
It's just gone from my mind now. But that always happens, doesn't it? Like, you think you're going to say something good and then it pops back in your head and it's like, oh, what was I going to have for dinner tonight?
Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Oh, I can't find it. I can't find it, but... One sec. No, it's gone. No idea. Can't find it. No idea. How do we get onto China and government?
I don't know, we're talking about a bunch of different stuff. But I was going to say something else about China, but I can't remember. I'd love to visit China, you know. Once all this stuff's over, I'm definitely going.
I'd love to go to China.
You wouldn't or you would?
Love to. Yeah. My grandma was a big traveller.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she'd been everywhere. Alaska, China, Japan, everywhere. And she said when she went to China, she'd like be sat on a bench somewhere, just in the city or just outside the city. And all these Chinese people would be coming up to her, touching her hands, because they've never seen like blonde people and white people. So they'd be coming up to her, touching her hands, having pictures with her. She said she felt like famous.
Mad, isn't it? That's what I was just about to say. A few of my friends who have gone there, random people just come up to them and ask to take pictures, and because they never see people over there like us.
Yeah, I'd love to go to somewhere like that, but I just don't like the hustle and bustle. I don't like it really busy. I'm not a city centre kind of person, me. I should just live on a farm on my own, because I don't like being crammed. Even like when you go to London, you go on the tube and the underground. I can't stand it, me. Being that.
Oh man, who can stand that?
Well,
unless you're
a lot of people can stand it. A lot of people can stand it because people do it every single day.
I mean, oh no, I get that, but that's because they have to. Like, who likes the tube, man? Unless you're pre-drinking on there and having like a great old time in the night, getting up at like 4, 5, 6 in the morning and going on the tube. Oh, it's all sweaty and people are breathing on you, especially now with everything that's going on.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh my God.
But how they're still busy.
Would you be?
I know, but they're still busy.
Is it as busy as it was before this?
I don't know, but for instance, if you went and got on a bus now, like what could be different on a bus? The seats are all laid out. You have to get on at a certain point. They can't change where the doors are or put seats in different places. So you've still got to get on and sit somewhere, haven't you? And if it's a busy bus and loads of people are jumping on it, then you're going to end up next to somebody. This is what they're saying. This is what I mean about kids. I don't know how they're going to do it. Get people. I think it's good to try and get a bit of normality about what. I think getting to that stage is going to be more difficult than people are making out.
And unless there's some sort of treatment or like a vaccine or something.
I am sick of it, me though. Now I just want to get back to normal. I know it's not changed much for you, but I just want to get back to normal. I want some proper routine without me setting the routine. Do you know what I mean?
I do get you. But like I said, like not until a vaccine or a treatment comes forward, are you going to be able to just leave the house and not even think about any of this stuff?
No. But it's places like bars and restaurants, they're not going to be open for a long, long time.
Oh man. Imagine going as a single guy, imagine going on a night out and like getting drunk and like getting with a girl, and then the next day when you're hungover and you're like all paranoid, imagine you thinking, oh my fucking God, maybe I've got the coronavirus off that girl now.
I know, but people would be more paranoid than that. Imagine going having a pint in a pub somewhere and then thinking, shit, who's licking this glass before me?
Yeah, you said that on the last podcast.
Yeah, you just don't know though, do you?
I know, man, it's mad. It is crazy.
Have you not been sliding into no girls' DMs during Corona time?
You what?
Have you not been sliding into no girls' DMs during Corona time?
No, not really. I've had Tinder deleted since like October last year.
Why is that?
And it's too much of a distraction.
Is it just constant?
It's just man.
That's just pussy falling out your phone.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna watch this or anything, so I don't want to get too like thingy with it. But it's like if you go on it, you can just swipe right to girls and you get matches and you get like instant gratification just looking at it, and then before you know it, you're just messaging these girls, just saying whatever.
It's another world we live in, though, isn't it? This is like in my time, it was all BlackBerry Messenger, and then Facebook come along. But it was never so easy where you could just literally get on your phone, get a match, so the work's already done for you, and then you just start chatting. You can just take it wherever you want to take it.
It's mad.
It's just so easy. It's a click, literally a click, isn't it?
Apparently, Tinder has switched up now, so you used to be able to just do it like on the free version of people in your city or whatever, but now they've opened it up to the entire world, so you can match with girls in America and in freaking Australia. So it's so fucking addictive. Like you could just be on your phone or just talking like us, and then I could get a notification saying Samantha just messaged you, and before you know it, your head's not like on focused on working out the podcast. You're just messaging this girl who you're never going to meet. You know what I mean?
I could see it being a big distraction.
Like, especially now, you're not going to meet these girls ever because you can't frigging leave your house.
No, but some of these girls might just be horny and just want a bit of phone to phone.
That's the thing. Man, one of my friends, I won't say his name, but one of my friends recently went round to a girl's house during this whole thing. just shag her.
And what did he say? Is he bothered?
He wasn't bothered until I tried to scare him. Like, man, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing that? Like, it's so stupid.
But people are not thinking like you. Like, look at the beach, for instance. People are not thinking like that. They're not bothered. Well, no. I'd say people was really worried about it at one point, and then it's just dropping off now. Where
it's a different feel now, yeah.
People are over it now. Well, I've done the lockdown now, so no, I'm not doing it.
But man, even if people are over it, the risk still hasn't changed whatsoever. Unless there's a vaccine or a treatment, the risk is still there. And as soon as the second wave comes in, everyone's going to be shitting themselves again. And looking at that picture on the beach, man, a second wave will come in if that keeps on happening like that. Especially now that they're opening schools to like year 6 or year 5 or year 1 or whoever it is.
I know.
Like, it's only a matter of time before more people get it again. It's going to be a second wave, and then we're going to be going through this process all over again.
It's mad, isn't it? I mean, they're all in an ice cream queue, literally holding hands ready to get an ice cream.
What's going to happen though over Christmas? Do you reckon you'll be able to hang out with families?
Yeah, I think you'll be able to see families sooner than you think.
I think so, but if there's a second wave, they may like make the rules super strict again.
They might make it like Italy and Spain had it, where you literally can't leave the house.
How are Italy and Spain right now? I don't watch the news.
I don't watch the news, but from what people are saying to me, I think they're starting to open back up. I think Spain, someone told me that Spain put an announcement out that they want to get Brits back into the country because they're starting to open up the resorts again and stuff. Because it's coming up to summer season, isn't it? This is where they make all the money, like July, August, September. summer, innit? This is where they make all the money, and they got the good weather, and it's guaranteed good weather. So I think they just want to. Everyone's economy's just took an absolute slap on it, and they just want to get it moving as soon as possible.
Yeah,
but
it's just.
I don't know. It's a strange one. It is a strange one. But we'll see what happens, because I think they're putting more flights on now in other countries and stuff.
Are they?
But this is another bad recipe, I'd say, because me and you both don't watch the news. So I'm literally
talking about this, I know. But you know what's funny? Because at the same time, like trolls listening to this right now would be like, "What the fuck?" Like we're just pissing people off, which is good. Like, you know what I mean? So we don't know what we're talking about, but we're making people angry who love that stuff.
Imagine when we get back. Imagine when we get back to the voting time. We're talking about who we're going to vote for, and we're just absolutely blabbing. Do you know? Last time I found out more stuff when I was in work, just what people were saying. I'm like, I didn't know that. But people are so invested in it, and they're so passionate. Like there was some 15, 16-year-olds at work, and I'd start a conversation, and 2 minutes later, I think, oh shit, why have I done that? And they're just blabbing. They've got more information than anything, and they know so much about it, and it's so important because of this, and they've all got their own different reasons. And I'm just standing there nodding, thinking.
But I've got an honest question for you, yeah. Like to you personally, to your life. Since, for example, Boris Johnson's come in, has it made any difference whatsoever to you?
No.
And then the Prime Minister before him, has it made any difference whatsoever to you?
No.
Or since Donald Trump in America came into power, has it made any difference whatsoever to you?
Nothing.
All these people who are so invested in politics and all that different stuff, when I hear that, maybe I'm completely wrong, but whenever I hear, I think, they're so dependent on the government making their lives better that they're not taking responsibility for their lives. Yeah, and it's generally people who don't look after themselves, they're overweight, they don't work out, because they're so invested. Oh, my life's like this because of the government. No, fuck that. Your life's like that because you haven't fucking taken responsibility for your life. Do you know what I mean?
100%. But we're lucky because we're not surrounded by people that are like really invested in governments. And because I suppose, say you worked in an office, and there's 40 people in this office, and 35 of them all believe in Conservatives, and they're just talking to you constantly. This is why it's good for us. This is why you should vote. This is why you should do more so it goes this way. You'd probably been thinking, shit, yeah, you know what? They're right. They're probably right.
Yeah, because in an office environment, there's a So in an office environment, I keep on jumping over. Go on.
Shit, internet. Go on.
Go on.
I forgot now. Go on.
In an office environment, there's so much of that. Like that's the general.
Yeah, I know.
That's the general norm of how people are thinking. Do you know what I mean? Thinking about politics and the gossiping about people and bitching about people. It's just generally not a nice environment to be in, is it?
No, definitely not. But hey ho.
But that's what's so different about being, for example, a cage fighter. Like they all say it, they're not in a normal 9-to-5 job. Like say you hate someone in your office, you can't touch them because they'll friggin' sue you for like touching their leg or something. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? How people are nowadays. But with the UFC and Bellator and MMA, they go in a cage with people they may or may not like and beat the shit out of each other for 15, 25 minutes.
Yeah, even boxers and
anyone. Yeah, boxers.
Do you know what? I was listening to a mad podcast the other day. I can't remember what it was called, but they had Pornstars on this podcast. And they had this porn star on, and she was saying how much money she makes after she's done porn. Like she got offered 100 grand to go to a strip club and just dance for like half an hour, and they like give her 100 grand. And then
what porn star was this?
Lana Rhodes, she's got
Lana Rhodes. I've heard of Lana Rhodes.
You've seen her, you mean? Yeah, but they were saying
loves Lana Rhodes.
Yeah, but they were saying she just bought Lamborghini. She did a post on Instagram and got paid $200,000 like for doing a post on Instagram because she's got like 15 million followers or something.
Does she?
But it just shows you how easy it is to make money, doesn't it?
But you know, like that industry, the porn industry, how safe is that for like girls, for example, who are entering it? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm guessing if you work for someone like Brazzers, you're safe. You're not going to like be dealing with dickheads like gangsters. But what if you work for like a not well-known porn company? You know what I mean?
I think they all have to get tested, don't they?
No, I'm not even talking about being tested.
Why are you thinking about having a go?
My dick's not big enough.
What do you mean by safe then?
Some of their penises are fucking longer than my arm. They just bounce out and just dong, do you know what I mean? It just comes out.
Just swinging in between the legs.
Girls, man. I mean, is it safe? Is it safe? Like, do they drug these girls up? Like some of them on the lower, not so well known.
No, I don't think
porn
so.
companies.
No,
you just think it's all legit.
Yeah, I've seen a few. But
you think the air's flat, so I can't really trust your opinion.
No, I've actually seen it. It's not my opinion. I've seen a few programs on it. There was another one, I can't remember what it was.
Oh, was it one of Louis Theroux's ones?
It might have been, but it was. They were saying how their upbringing, not obviously all of them, but some of them, they have a bit of a rough upbringing and then they just end up falling into it. But there was one on this program I was watching, and she said she was 18. And it was a friend's brother, I think. And she liked her friend's brother. So her friend set her up with her brother. And then he said, "Oh, have you had sex before?" And what have you. She's like, yeah, of course I've had sex before. And then they was having a back and forth. And he said, "Oh, I've never done anal or anything like that." So then she's like, "Oh, I have. I did it last week." Bear in mind, she's a virgin. So she actually tells this story. So then she goes over to the guys. And she says she only remembers a couple of things. She said she remembers lying flat down on her stomach on his bed and him just walking over, scooping his hand in like this industrial Vaseline pot, putting it on her ass. And she'd never had sex before, and he just put it straight in her ass.
Oh, no. What
no,
happened?
this was a porn star. She said she just instantly orgasmed.
I was not expecting that at all. She instantly orgasmed.
She instantly orgasmed, and she's like this famous anal pornographic person now.
Fuck! Oh, what's her name?
I can't remember. I'll find out for you, and I'll send it over. You can have a look at it.
What the fuck?
Honestly, she tells this story. I'm proper getting into this podcast now. It's well interesting.
You know why I was thinking the ending would be different there?
Why?
Because someone I know said that something similar has happened to him, but with a girl's finger. Yeah.
Right.
So he was like getting with this girl, and she's like quite a big girl or whatever. So she had chunky fingers. She had chunky fingers, and she was full on.
Chunky fingers.
She was full on like sucking his dick, full on going for it, and then out of nowhere, no lube, no nothing, she stuck her thumb up his ass.
I think
he said he felt an electric shock shoot up his anus into his mouth.
I think it was you.
I swear it wasn't me. Man, you know when you need a shit and you got like shooting pains like over your ass?
Shoot your ass.
Yeah, shoot your ass. He said that's what it was like, but 10 times worse. When her finger went up his ass.
Straight up his ass. No, I'm not into that. No.
I don't think anyone's into that.
Oh, definitely not me anyway. But some people are. Some people into weird things. People have bloody foot fetishes and everything like weird.
Man, foot fetish I think is normal nowadays. But what isn't normal is an armpit fetish, I think. Armpit.
Don't you know someone with an armpit fetish?
My friend Harish Balendra
called him out here.
Has got an armpit fetish.
I can't wait to see
that. Basically means he likes licking girls' armpits.
So is that what he actually gets off on? Does he like licking armpits?
He likes that, man. And he likes feet more than I do.
Feet? So he's got feet and armpit.
Feet, armpit. But the really weird ones are the ones where like people like shit on each other and piss on each other. I don't get that. That's just weird.
It's very strange, that, isn't it? There's some weird people in this world, I tell you. It's a mad world we're living in, Zach.
It is, man. That mad, yeah, that Mark told me the other day that he heard on the news or something that someone with the coronavirus spat on, I think it was a train conductor. Who was it that they spat on?
It was a train conductor in London.
The train conductor. And did the train conductor pass away from the coronavirus?
Yeah. He said, I've got the coronavirus, spat at her, and he spat at somebody else, but the other person survived, but she ended up passing away. How bad's that? It's fucking sick, that, isn't it?
And what's happened to the person that spat? Are they in jail?
I'm not sure. I don't think they knew. I don't think they found him.
You're joking?
No, I don't think
they're still looking then.
I might be wrong, but I don't think they found him. But he needs stringing up in, doesn't he?
I think the worst job right now to have would be to be a police officer.
No, it won't. Be to work in the NHS.
Yeah, that was a bad statement.
Man.
The second worst job would be to be a police officer, because you're out on the street, dealing with people who aren't going to be keeping socially distant. Like, say you see someone about to frigging rob someone with a knife or something, and you run over as a police officer, like, oh, stop. And then the guy with the knife is like, oh, yeah, keep your 2 meters, here's the knife. Like, you're going to have to fucking chase after them. They might have it. They might spit on you. And that brings me to another point, apparently, if you spit on a police officer or someone, even if you don't have, you just spit on them, then you could go to jail for 6 months.
Yeah, it's an offence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad.
But think of the police officers near Brighton Beach the other day when all these thousands of people had gathered, gone to Brighton Beach, and there's not enough police to say, oh, no, you can't, you have to come off there. And they're all just like, oh, shut up.
Were they on there? Were some police telling them to go?
Yeah, the police were all around the beach trying to get people off, but they couldn't get them off. And I think there was the pubs weren't open, but I think they were serving beer somewhere. So you can imagine just people queuing up, get a beer on the beach. But I'm not in a rush to do that, because that time will come. It'll come back. It's just going to take time, isn't it?
Well, apparently
why you interrupting me, bro?
Because I want to say, apparently it's the hottest day in like 99 years tomorrow, I got told.
No, that was Wednesday.
Was it?
Fucking hell, Zach. You're literally in a bubble. I bet you didn't even go outside, did you?
I got told it was tomorrow.
Why? What? Is it tomorrow? No, I'm not having that.
ABC or something said it.
No,
ABC.
It's only 22 degrees. It's 26 degrees on Friday. It's nice this week. Tuesday's a bit grey.
What? Oh, so it's going to be 25th of July?
Yeah, it's ages off, yeah. So we're not even in summer properly, are we?
How do they know that, though? How do they know that 25th of July, which is however long away, 2 months away? How do they know that that's going to be the hottest year?
It's just the hottest day.
Hottest recorded day.
Don't know. Just predictions with
satellites. Okay, that's like old. That's 2019.
You dickhead. You bonkers, you. I bet you never went outside on Wednesday. Wednesday was scorching. It was about 28
Oh, man, I was meditating outside. I was waking out outside. I was doing it all outside.
Yeah, it's nice. Listen, let me share my screen and show you this. So I know you're into Game of Thrones at the minute. Have you heard about this?
It's not going to... There's no spoilers, is it?
No. Do you know Thor? Not Thor. He's called the Mountain. Yeah.
Wait, the Mountain is called Thor in real life?
Yeah, he's called Thor. That's him on the right.
Okay.
So...
Is he the Mountain?
Yeah, that's the Mountain.
That's mad.
Yeah, that's the Mountain. So, he's a world strongman. And then this guy on the left is called Eddie Hall, and he's a world strongman. And Eddie Hall won World's Strongest Man in 2017. But Thor got one rep of the Viking press taken off him because they said he double dipped with his knees. So there's been a big thing ever since then. Eddie Hall won it, and he retired after that because he weren't doing his. But he was like 33 stone. He's only 6'2" or something. Absolute unit. So basically, these two have always gone back and forth. But in 2016, Eddie Hall had the deadlift world record. He deadlifted 500 kilos, which is half a ton, and no one's ever come close to it. I think the next person closer to him was about 465, so no one had come close to him. So then, since we've all been in quarantine, this Thor, the Mountain from Game of Thrones, in Iceland, in his home gym, he said he's going to beat the world record. So he had all these calibrated plates ready, and he had them all, the scales and everything, and they weighed it up, and they had 501 kilos. and he deadlifted 501 kilos. But there's a big thing saying you're not allowed to do it in your home gym. You should have done it in competition with legit referees, so you wouldn't have been able to cheat. So these two have been going back and forth loads. And this hardcore said, I beat your 500 kilogram deadlift now, and now I'm going to beat you up in the ring. And these two are fighting in a fucking boxing match.
No way.
Swear to God.
When's the fight?
Next year, 2021.
When's the fight?
2021.
But is this like hyped up, or do they actually not like each other?
No, they actually don't like each other. But let me show you these. Like the size of them. Look at him.
Oh, so this would be your weight class, wouldn't it?
I mean, no, these are like mega. Look at the size of them. Like, he doesn't look healthy, does he?
Fucking hell.
That eat like 20,000 calories a day.
Go to the picture where it shows his body.
Who? Which one?
Go to the one below that. The one on the left. Yeah, that one. Is that him? Is that the same person?
Yeah, but he's just lost some weight.
Fucking hell.
How mad's that?
Like that, you see people like that in the gym all the time. You know the one on the left, the version of him on the left?
No, you don't.
Where
you don't realise how big he is. You don't realise how big he is. Yeah, he is strong, proper. Like 500 kilos in a deadlift. What's the other guy called?
The mountain. Oh, yeah. No, don't type the mountain. I might give spoilers.
No, he's 6'9".
No, 6'7", isn't he?
No, 6'9".
Are you sure? Click on that. It says 6'7".
Click on what?
Go up. Up.
Height.
Yeah, that one.
No, it'll be on his wiki, won't it? I don't know.
No, you just go to all. Go to all and set images.
Shut up.
Bro, you're not going to find out his height from the images.
Yeah, but it's saying in meters, isn't it?
Yeah, then go 2.06 meters in feet.
There you go.
Oh shit, 6'9". But then go to the Eddie Hall tab.
Where's that?
Go to the tab that you were on before, the sun.
All right, okay.
Fucking hell. Scroll up. Look, 6'7" it says there.
No, he's not. He's 6'9". 100% 6'9". Yeah, so these two are fighting.
17,000 calories a day.
Yeah. But Eddie Hall's got a YouTube account. He's got loads of subscribers. But on one of his videos, he did one where he showed exactly what he's eating through a day when he's getting ready for a competition, and it's fucking disgusting. He's having like half a kilo of pasta for his dinner, half a kilo of rice for his tea. Oh, it's horrible.
Oh.
Horrible.
Half a kilo. And is he like enjoying it, or is he forcing it down?
No, he's forcing it down. Forcing it down big time. Yeah, but how mad's that? Them two are fighting, throwing down.
That'd be interesting, that.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
But it's still just gas.
I'd love to see it in a cage, though. Huh?
Yeah. They'll just gas both of them, won't they, I'd say.
I mean, in boxing, it's a little bit different because you can just take your time, can't you? Whereas MMA, people like heavyweights like that gas fast. Remember when Kimbo Slice fought that other guy from the street? What's his name? Dada 5000 or something?
Yeah. That was bad, that, wasn't it?
And then Dada 5000 was in the hospital for like a while because it was after that fight, wasn't it?
But what'll be interesting with that is if these can actually learn how to throw a proper punch. So say they've got 12, 18 months to prepare for this. Imagine if these can throw a proper punch. Look at Andy Ruiz and what he did to Joshua with that big belly. And these will be throwing some absolute haymakers, like 30-stone men, but built with just pure muscle.
Well, how big was Ruiz? Is he like 21 stone in that fight when he beat him? Or is he 19?
About 19 stone, I think.
And these guys are 30 stone or 28 stone?
Like 28 stone. They're probably going to lose some weight, aren't they? But I reckon they'll probably be in between 25 and 30 stone, which is bonkers, isn't it?
Fucking it. That's nearly 3 of me.
And it's bonkers, that. Serious, isn't it? But yeah, that should be good. Let me show you this.
So what's going on with his half a ton lift, though? Is it official?
Well, there's a big back and forth about it. This is still ongoing now. Everyone's got their own opinions because he did have a legit referee there.
I mean, yeah, if
But
there's no ref there,
right.
it can't be.
Yeah, what I think is this guy's had 4 years to beat it because Eddie Hall lifted 500 kilos in 2016. So he's had 4 years to beat this record and nobody's come close. And then all of a sudden we're all in quarantine. Nobody's leaving their homes and he's just pulled 501. I don't believe it, mate. I mean, he might have, but you don't know whether the weights was measured properly or you don't know.
It's a little bit convenient though, isn't it? It's a little bit convenient for him to suddenly just get 501.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what's the highest he'd lifted before that?
I'm not sure. 485, 465. I don't know. It's heavy that though. Deadlift that. But when I can't get video up on mine, but get a video up on yours, Eddie Hall, 500 kilo deadlift, and he had a bleed on his brain, and blood was streaming and shooting out of his nose when he was doing it. It looked like his head was going to pop.
Did the mountain? Did he show his video or no?
Yeah. Watch them both. Get Eddie Halls up, and then we'll watch the mountains. There's like comparison videos. There's like comparison videos as well where they put them side by side. And Eddie Hall said you can see the quality of his compared to Thor's. But it's proper interesting. It's like I ended up in this molehole the other night, and I just ended up finding loads about this world's strongest man, and now there's a beef, and now it's becoming a dead big thing.
Fucking hell. Go on, what's his name?
Do Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall.
500 kilo deadlift.
Yeah. I'll get both of them up. Is this the one, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, look at that unseen. Oh, God, that's horrible. Caveman internet taking its time here.
Yeah, it's terrible. 17 million
17 million. Okay. I'll fast forward this bad boy. Can you see that, yeah?
Yeah. Look at him getting ready, getting his suit on. They wear like deadlift suits.
Is that back brace?
Yeah. Scary strong knees.
Look, like that guy behind him's big. He makes him look small.
Yeah.
Fuck, Richard, he looks like you. Richard, you should get your hair like that, you know.
It's literally me in winter when my diet's gone out the window. Your internet's so bad, though.
Full on pumping himself up. Oh, God. Let's go through me stuff like this, you know.
It's painful, this, your internet.
Oh, is that what they do? They put wraps around their hands?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Because if he fucks us up, his back will be fucked.
Remember when we was doing deadlifts in the gym and we weren't even doing heavy? Like this, he's probably doing 10 times what we were doing.
Easily. Oh my God.
Did it show blood coming out?
Like the bars nearly breaking.
Look how bent it is.
No, I didn't see the blood. I know. Nearly snapped, didn't it? Is he on the floor? Like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, because he's still got his wraps on.
I mean, man, he put everything into that.
Look at him on his nose. Holding his nose.
Oh my God, look how tired he is. Okay, I want to see the other guys now. Did he video it? Yeah.
It's so jumpy, your internet, you know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but the video, I couldn't see the video playing.
I'm sure when this is recorded, people will be able to see it. It's fine, okay. It's fine. Go on, what's his name?
Half Floor. H-A-F-T.
How do you spell that?
H-A-F-T.
Oh yeah, I got it, yeah. Oh, this is the one, yeah? 3 weeks ago.
Yep. 501.
And this guy's the Mounted.
Yeah, he's the Mountain out of Game of Thrones.
That's fucking mad.
Crazy.
Oh, do you remember when Conor McGregor put up that video of him like sparring with the
Sparring,
Mounted?
yeah,
and he
yeah.
made it look as if he'd beat him up.
Yeah, he did, but he was proper.
Oh man,
like,
there's a lag.
It's only a minute long. This. Do you want me to get it up on mine?
No, go on. I've already got it up. I mean, there must be independent referees there.
It's in his house. It's his own gym. There was apparently one.
But who are all these people?
Just his team. Like a big thing. They've got like big teams.
He's probably got sponsors for it. That guy with his hand must be the ref.
Yeah, of course they have. Look, they're sponsored by bloody Rogue, ESPN. Oh, it's everything.
Man, if you get the technique wrong with this, you can fuck up your back.
He's not got the deadlift.
Oh.
He's not got a deadlift body type. Him. Look at the size of him. He's blessed in though, isn't he?
Yo, what do you reckon? Do you reckon that was real then? Do you reckon he beat it?
I don't know. I mean, it's possible, isn't it? But it's just a shame.
Man.
It's just a shame how we didn't do it in the competition, I suppose.
I mean, what was his highest before that?
I'm not sure, Zachy boy.
Mad how slow my internet is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When we're playing Fortnite, this is how slow my internet is.
Why is it so bad? When are you getting it sorted?
June time, they said. So not long, soon.
Well, that's good. Right, well, let me show you.
Soon, fingers crossed, and then this podcast will be flowing better than ever.
Yeah, buddy. Let me show you this one last thing, and then we'll wrap it up. Have you seen this? I come across this the other day. You seen this? Orcas swim alongside boat in Northern Ireland in rare and stunning sighting. Orcas in Northern Ireland.
Oh
How fucking crazy is that?
Fucking mad. That orcas are the ones we watched a documentary at yours, wasn't it? A Netflix documentary.
Yeah. How mad's that?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's crazy.
May 16th was only the other day.
Yeah, I come across that the other day. I thought that was pretty interesting.
On earth have they ended up there?
Don't know. Yeah. No idea.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
But Ricky, it's been really good. Episode 4, baby.
Rolling out.
Apart from you being late for it, of course. And
fuck
not
you,
sticking
brother.
with it. Man, there's a lag right now. There's a lag of like a minute.
So bad. So bad. Right, let's wrap it up.
So bad.
Because it's quite embarrassing. I mean, we're in 2020, you're still on BT Cellnet dial-up.
I'm still in 2019, aren't I, with this internet?
This is so bad. Right, let's call it. Thanks for watching. What we're watching, Zach?
The Commonsenseless podcast with the LoveRat. Episode 4.
That's literally in the 5-second delay. Over and out. Easy work.